Everyone. This week we are getting Armor Mewtwo and Overlord Armor Mewtwo, so here are my first impressions on this badass Pokemon.
Continue.
Starting with Armor Mewtwo's passive. In battle he increases his special attack and both defenses by 20% permanently. On top of that, as soon as the battle starts, he gets his Overlord effect for 3 rounds. The Overlord effect is huge. First, it increases your own speed, crit rate and crit damage by 30%. And on top of that, you can hit any Pokemon that is flying, underground or diving. You can hit any Pokemon with at least 1 times restriction, and any Pokemon in the battle releases 10% extra rage after releasing any skills. About the 1 times restriction, this means that, for example, if I use a Psychic type attack on a Dark type Pokemon, he takes 1 times damage while he was supposed to be immune to it. But be careful, the overload effect goes away after you attack 3 times. But even so, 3 rounds with this massive buff can make a big difference. The normal attacks seem pretty fun to use, because each attack has a specific effect, and they're all with 90 skill power and single target. Mental Flash deals non-type special attack damage, absorbing all the buffs on the enemy. Mental Shock deals fighting type damage, ignores and removes Guardian Soul, and has a higher crit rate. The Psybolt deals psychic type damage, ignores and removes the shields, and also has a higher crit rate. The ultimate Full Explosion is almost the fusion of all of the skills, ignores and removes shields, Guardian Souls, and buffs, dealing non-type damage, with 150 skill power and with higher crit rate as well. Now let's look at the big boy, Overlord Armor Mewtwo. The passive is exactly the same as the normal version. But the attacks though, they do change, and oh man, this looks promising. The normal attacks now have 100 skill power, but with cool new effects, so let's check one by one. Eon Spirit deals non-type special attack damage, removing all the buffs on the target, and if you have the Overlord effect, which you should have basically all the time, your attack will have 150% extra skill power. This means that you will have 250 skill power from one single skill. If you use the Z move, you will have 50% extra crit rate and crit damage. Disillusion attack is your fighting type move, which is the same as the normal Armor Mewtwo. But if you use the Z move and you kill a Pokemon with it, you can attack again. Super Confusion has a new effect, which is, if you kill a Pokemon with this attack, you can attack again. But the Z move can also remove Guardian Souls on top of all the effects that this attack already has. And the best one, Full Explosion. Oh boy. This attack has 180 skill power, and after you use this attack, your physical defense, special defense and special attack are increased by 20% permanently. And on top of that, you are also refreshing your overload effect from your passive, so you will never lose those overload buffs. If you decide to use the Z move, then you get the permanent buffs before you attack, so you can hit even harder on your enemy. Here are my suggested abilities, hidden skills, gear, and held items for this Pokemon. So, what do you guys think about this Mewtwo? Honestly, this seems like a really strong Pokemon, and I hope I'm not wrong about it. So, I will leave you guys with some gameplay now, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you guys on the next video.
Lock away your last
change me. I am stronger than you. Could ever hope to be you. Don't deceive me. I see